I'm Armen Evrensel. I made Binty. It's a short film based on a guy named Vincent Massey, who is a Whistler character, Whistler, BC. And the short film is a story that visually tracks him making a piece of pottery in a studio while we listen to him tell a story about a mountain rescue. The story in Binty is kind of a slice of Vincent's life. He's got a lot of aspects to his personality, and the story that I chose to juxtapose to his pottery story is this story of just him kind of finding an opportunity to help out a guy who's drowning in a lake, and he just happened to be the right guy at the right place that could help. And he's got a background of doing mountain rescue and things like that, so he has a bit of training in that. But they went above the call of duty. They are actually just given awards of bravery for the very risky kind of helicopter rescue they pulled off. But the interesting thing about it is that they just passed by an accident scene and then they stopped and decided that, you know, the community standards that they live by is just demanded that they take some action. I felt that Binty would be a good fit with the Red Vision film competition programming, because he's a kind of guy who just, in the story that's in the short, he just steps in and does what he has to do to help out someone that he doesn't even know. And the person that he rescued actually was unconscious at the time and didn't even know who he was, even years later. So I think that there's something in there about us reaching out and helping people because we can. And we don't, you know, I think that's something about human nature that we should focus on a bit more. I think the messages in the short are, well, there's a surface message of community service and of stepping up to the plate when you have a chance to make a difference. There's also another message in there, which is that you may not be able to judge someone from what you know of them. Everyone has another side of their personality, and that you know, somebody you might work with, you know, like this guy just does pottery. You know, his plates are in restaurants and locals just use his jugs and stuff, but they may not know that he's got this whole other side of him in mountain rescue. So.